Hello adventurers! In my last video we talked about hiking boots. Today we're going to talk about proper footwear for your next trip to Walt Disney World. A day in Magic Kingdom can total 20,000 steps, which is equal to walking over 7.5 miles. Now we all know that Walt Disney World is in Florida, and warm weather is likely, but the worst decision you can make is to wear sandals. Sandals can be a very bad choice for two reasons. First is blisters. Sandals are not meant to walk 7.5 miles. Rubbing and chafing is likely to occur, and this can cause some nasty blisters. The second is water. Florida is known for its weather. It's not out of the ordinary to have daily downpours, and that means walking in the rain and through some sizable puddles. Of course, wet feet can cause blisters, but wet surfaces means you're more likely to slip, and slipping in sandals can lead to all sorts of injuries. The best option is a good pair of athletic shoes. Sneakers or tennis shoes depending on what part of the country you're from. These will give you adequate support for being on your feet most of the day and keep your feet mostly dry in the event of a storm. Now of course some storms can be worse than others, not to mention water rides, and that could mean wet, soggy shoes. I wouldn't expect you to carry a spare pair of shoes with you in the parks, but having something in your hotel room would be a good idea. That way you have nice dry feet the following day, and you can leave your wet shoes to dry out in the bathroom. These are the spares I brought on my last trip. Nothing special, just a good pair of shoes. One thing you can certainly bring with you in the parks though is an extra pair of socks. It's important to not wear new shoes on your trip. Blisters would definitely be an unwelcome guest. Be sure you break them in well in advance. Now what happens if you get a blister while in the park? Well, every park, as well as the water parks, has a first aid station. You can find these marked on your park map, or you can search on My Disney Experience app. These stations are staffed by qualified nurses who can fix up minor issues you may encounter throughout the day. Packing some moleskin or blister bandages is not a bad idea either if you're aware of how to treat for blisters yourself. Now the stations, at Magic Kingdom you can find the station to the immediate left of the Crystal Palace. At Epcot, the station is located near the restroom on the outside of the Odyssey building. At Hollywood Studios, the station is located at the main gate, and at Animal Kingdom it is located to the right of Creature Comforts. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and be sure to treat your feet right on your next Disney trip.